In this lesson, I will explain to you how you can use group by function in pandas. So for this purpose, I have made this CSV file, comma separated values files. And here you can see these are the days, these are the cities, and this is the Pepsi revenue and profit. And I have assumed all these values, these are figures, these are not correct. So cities we have Islamabad, Dhaka, and Toronto. And from January 1st to January 5th, for Islamabad, the revenue of Pepsi is suppose 10 million and the profit is 7 million, and so on. Same thing from January 1st to January 5th. This is Dhaka, this is the revenue of Pepsi, revenue profit of Pepsi, and this is for the Toronto figures. So the first thing is how we can import this CSV file in our Jupyter notebook. So first of all, keep in mind always you have to import pandas as PD, and this is the name of our data frame equal to pd.read_csv file. This is the location and path of your file, and the file name is group by, so you can see here group by. This is the CSV file and you have to write down in quotation. When I will run this for you, so you will see exact the same data frame we have, whatever I have made here in CSV file for you, right? Okay, now move on to the group by. So what is the meaning of group by? So here I am using data is equal to df dot group by, and in parentheses I want to make my data according to cities. I want to group my data according to the cities. So here I have made another variable. The name of that variable is data. Wherever I have to write down all this big line, I will just write down the word data. So see, when I will run this, so you will see the line pandas.core.groupby.data frame group by object at this, right? Now what is the meaning of this? The meaning is that because we are grouping our data according to cities. So here I have made in Excel only to give you the idea, said what is the meaning of this. So here these are the keywords. Islamabad, we have 3 different cities. If you have 10 or 20 or 30 different cities, you can apply the same concept here. So here we have 3 cities. These are the keywords: Islamabad, Dhaka, and Toronto. So you can see internally in the system, when we will run that function, it will separate all the data of these 3 cities. This is for Islamabad, this is for Dhaka, and this is for Toronto, right? Okay, now the question is how I can import this separate data into my Jupyter notebook. So for this you have to write down for cities, because we are working on cities, right? Cities_df in data. Now what is the meaning of this word data? Why I have used this? Because I have made my data frame here. This is the new variable, you can say. So whatever name you are going to write down, you are going to use for your data frame, you have to write down here, and then print cities_df. When I will run this, so you will see the same thing which I have explained here, that internally when we will run, this will happen. It will separate our data. So see, now these are the data for Dhaka, this is for Islamabad, and the third one is for the Toronto. Now if you want to see a specific city, the data of this, suppose only for Islamabad, so data.get, then you have to use get_group, and when I will run it, so you will see only we have the data of Islamabad, Pepsi revenue and profit. If you want for Dhaka, you can run and check for the Dhaka as well, right? Now it is your job that you have to do the same thing for Toronto as well. So Pepsi, and then this is the revenue and this is the profit. Now if you want to get the minimum or maximum revenue, so what you have to do, data.max function. So here see, when I will run this, so you will see this is the maximum value. Dhaka, the maximum revenue is 7 million, profit is 4 million. For Islamabad, for Toronto, same thing. If you want for the minimum value, so I will make it min and show you what will happen. So see, these 3 are the minimum values. This is for Dhaka, this is for Islamabad, this is for Toronto. So same thing I have made here. if someone asks you about the split, apply and combine function, so this is the split. Originally we had this data, right? When we use the function group by, it will divide our data or distribute our data according to the cities, because we have used the word cities in our function. So this is for Islamabad, this is for Dhaka, this is in Toronto. And then is apply. What function you are going to apply on this data? Maximum, minimum, mean, median, average, what? So at the end it will combine. It will see this is the combination of all this data. The maximum of this data is 12 and the maximum of this data is 7, maximum of this data is 15, and this is the same thing, maximum profit. So this is the concept of a split, apply and combine. Here I am using only few functions of a group by, but if you want to read in detail or you want to check other functions, so you can write down in pandas documentation in Google. So see here, group by, split, apply, and if you want you can see here as well, split, apply, combine function. So see here, when I will scroll, so these are the different functions. So you can play with them, read all this. In this way you will learn more. Okay, now mean. If you want to find out the mean of your data, so data.mean. This is the apply. And then it will combine. It will combine the result for you. If you want to see the median, so data.median. You know median is the central value, right? We use frequently in statistics. So this is the median. If you want to get all this minimum value, count value, maximum, standard deviation, everything in one shot, then you have to write down data.describe function. So when this I will run for you, so you will see. So this is the Pepsi revenue, this is the profit, this is count. There are 5 days, 5 days, 5 days, and this is the mean, standard deviation, minimum value, lower quartile, upper quartile, or Q1, Q3. This is the median. Q2 is the median. This is the maximum value. Same columns for the profit as well. Count, mean, median, standard deviation, quartiles, right? If you want to get all this information in one shot, then you have to use the describe function. Now at the end, if you want to make a graph, if you want to visualize your data graphically, so you have to write down matplotlib inline, which we have learned in the matplotlib section. When I will run this, so you will see we can have 3 different graphs, right? Why? Because we have 3 cities. These are the cities: Dhaka, Islamabad, Toronto. And so see, the blue line is the revenue and this is the profit. So here this one is for Dhaka, Islamabad and Toronto, right? The legend and the labels, everything we have learned in matplotlib, so I'm not going to explain it here again. Data.plot, if you want to show to your audience this information in as a bar graph, so you have to write down data.plot kind is equal to bar. So because we have learned different kind of graphs, so this is the bar graph, and when you run it, so you will see the same thing in the form of bar graph. This is the profit, this is the revenue profit comparison for one country, for second, and for Toronto, right? So in this lesson you have learned group by function. In pandas you have also learned the split, apply, combine concept. Play with it. If you have any question you can ask me. Subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.